At the start of next year, California's mental health diversion program will change.
Yeah, the program was established in 2018, but there's a new push at the Capitol to narrow down who qualifies for it.
ABC 10 State Matters political reporter Jenny Huh breaks down the years-long debate on incarceration versus treatment.
You may have heard of California's mental health diversion program. It's focused on rehabilitation and treatment rather than incarceration. But some lawmakers say there are dangerous loopholes and that reforms are needed.
We believe that the mental health diversion program is a good program, but it needs to be good for the right individual.
Democratic Assemblymember Stephanie Wynn has been pushing for an update to the mental health diversion program. Wynn and public safety advocates say currently judges are not given enough authority to deny diversion even when the defendants should not be eligible.
As originally written, the law stripped judges of sound discretion, created dangerous loopholes in accountability, invited manipulation by those seeking to game the system.
Wynn's Assembly Bill 46, signed into law by the governor, seeks to change that.
Judges now have the ability to be judges and correctly judge if someone is truly a legitimate candidate.
California's mental health diversion program allows those with qualifying mental health disorders to receive treatment instead of having to serve time. Upon completion of treatment, the charges are typically dismissed and records wiped clean.
It's the public's safety, right? It's the community safety that is at risk here, and I think everybody understood that. But also preserving the mental health diversion program was important as well.
But opponents say the bill will likely deny treatment for those who need it, ultimately reducing public safety.
People funneled into jail rather than into treatment have higher rates of recidivism. They don't get the treatment they need.
Meantime, there's another diversion reform being pushed by Republican State Senator Shannon Grove. Wynn and the district attorney say they support this bill too. It seeks to mandate evidentiary hearings when diversion is being considered. Though Grove wanted to add more exclusions like human trafficking and child abuse, she says she had to heavily amend the bill for it to pass the Assembly Public Safety Committee.
I find it difficult to understand why it's so hard to protect victims and women and children in this state.
We spoke to a former state senator, one of the creators of the diversion program. He emphasizes the goal was to reduce crime and state prison population.
If we did treat a large number of people through the court system where they could be identified as needing treatment, it would reduce recidivism and reduce crime.
The senator says it was not intended for violent offenders and that he supports both Grove and Wynn's reforms.
And if you commit those kinds of crime, you're more than welcome to stay there for the rest of your life.
Wynn's bill will take effect at the start of next year, and Grove's bill will continue to move through the legislative process. At the state capitol, Jenny Huh, ABC 10.